hear no gunshots, but they getting low, low, low.
Hey, what is up guys, JustABro back again to Madden Mobile, and you know what guys, I'm going to bring a new series to Madden Mobile. It's not new on console, it's called Draft Champions, where essentially it's like pack and play. You have 15 rounds to build a team. You have a base team of silver players, and you get to draft gold and perhaps elite players through each round, and build the best team possible. And the last round is usually a Legends round for console, but for me, since Legends are going for, on mobile, since Legends are going for quite a lot, I'm just going to have the last round 91 to 91 overall. And if you look at the positions, I have all of them set except special teams, because special teams is not an option you get to draft on Draft Champions. So I'm just going to use these guys and then just rock with whatever random silver team I have on special teams. But here we go guys, 15 rounds. Every single refresh is a new round. And then I'm just going to use the first 3 slots of the auction house to choose the player. And I'm not going to, if a BCA Elite comes up, then I'm not going to buy that, because those are like 400 to 500,000 coins plus. So that's out of the question. So here we go guys, our first round. Let me quickly just get a note page out so I can record who I have, so I don't have to redraft again. But here we go guys, our first round. We're going to start it off with, alright, we got Orlando Franklin, a Quentin Rollins, and a Prince Amukamara. Cornerbacks are a high commodity, definitely for Draft Champions. That's what's needed to stop the pass. However, we do need some blocking ability. Quentin Rollins is okay, 89 speed. I want to see Amukamara stats, but I'm gonna go with Amukamara here, just because of his balanced out man coverage and zone coverage. I'm pretty sure Amukamara has 90 man coverage on Madden Mobile, so he's gonna be our first choice, guys, right off the bat. That's round 1 right here, guys. Let's move on to round 2. All right, here we go, guys. Round 2, we are gonna get Eugene Monroe, David Stewart, and Zach Miller. He's got 91 strength, 93 awareness, 88 pass block, terrible run blocking. Same with Eugene Monroe. And probably not going to draft Zach Miller just because he's pretty slow. So here we go, guys. I'm going to take David Stewart on this one. This is going to be round 2. Let us move on to round 3, guys. All right, round 3 coming up right here, guys. We have Quentin Rollins once again. We got Robert Woods and a Corey Graham. Definitely going to go with Quentin Rollins. Let me see here. Corey Graham, 85 speed. Okay, so he's quite identical with Quentin Rollins, and you know, not the best man coverage, but very, very good zone coverage. So I'm going to go with Quentin Rollins here, even though he only has 73 awareness. We can build our receiving core a little bit later with Robert Woods. So let's move on, guys, to round number 4. Round number 4, we've solidified a nice cornerback. And oh, wow, we get Evan Mathis. Muhammad Wilkerson. We can rev up the O-line right here, or go with Muhammad Wilkerson. 94 tackle. Ooh, him off the edge would just be perfect. So, guys, I'm going to go with Muhammad Wilkerson on this one. Okay, guys, our next pick. Round number 5, here we go. We have John Kuhn, Kyle Juszczyk, and Andre Johnson. So you know what? I'm probably going to go with Andre Johnson here just to build up a nice receiving core. And fullbacks, honestly, we don't really need run blocking ability. I mean, if I can just draft a solid running back, I won't really need a fullback. So I'm going to go with Andre Johnson here, guys. I wish that was a team of the week. And let's move on from here. All right, guys, round 6 coming up. Here we go. We are going to get... Okay, so we get some offensive line help and Darnell Dockett at the D end. We already have a D end and Muhammad Wilkerson team of the week. Mike Pouncey and Ryan Clady. Let's see here. 88 awareness, not the best run blocking, but a solid overall card. And Pouncey has some very nice stats. I'm going to go with Mike Pouncey at center, guys. He's going to help solidify the offensive line, and hopefully we get to draft a better offensive lineman in the future rounds. We have about 7 to 8 more rounds remaining. So here we go, guys. Moving on to round number 7. Alright guys, we got Corey Graham, Charles Clay, and Chris Chester. Could get another corner. Like, his zone coverage is great, obviously, from him. Could get another cornerback. 80 excel, not bad. Not the best run blocking. And with Charles Clay, I'm hoping we can get a better tight end, but Charles Clay is very solid. I'm definitely going to go with Corey Graham here, guys, just to put him in the nickel and solidify that defensive side of the ball. And we can just move on to the next round, guys. Here we go, round number 8. Let's get it, come on. Oh, that was close. We could have got Ben Watson if he was on the 3rd slot. But we have Fred Davis, Marcus Colston, and Eugene Monroe. Alright, I kind of want to build the O-line, but we do need another receiver, and I just need to draft a deep threat. Andre Johnson's not the best deep threat. Neither is Marcus Colston, but I do like Marcus Colston's catch in traffic. So I'm definitely going to go with Marcus Colston here, guys. He's going to be our wide receiver number 2. And yeah, we'll just move on from there. Okay, guys, round number 9. Can we get another elite? Yes, we can. We get an Everson Griffin. We also get a Sharif Floyd, and we get a deep threat, John Brown. This is pretty big here. I mean, I can just fully solidify the defensive side of the ball on the D-line with Everson Griffin or Sharif Floyd. And, I mean, I kind of need a defensive tackle. But Everson Griffin's a very solid pickup. But I'm just going to go with Sharif Floyd because I don't know if we're going to get another defensive tackle to come up. And we definitely need a defensive tackle to stop the run. So I'm going to go with Sharif Floyd here, guys. And hopefully get another defensive end in the future in these next 5 to 6 rounds remaining. Alright, guys, round number 10. Can we get another elite? Yes, we can. We get Calvin Johnson and Ted Ginn Jr. You already know I'm going to go Calvin. That's a given. Nate Washington is definitely out of the picture. Ted Ginn could be used for that awareness boost and that 95 speed for a deep threat. But Calvin Johnson, how do you pass up on him? You can't. And I'm definitely going to go with Megatron here, guys. Let's move on to round number 11. Okay, guys, round number 11. We just picked up Megatron. We got another set of receiving core duos. We got Deshaun Jackson, Keenan Allen, and Cameron Hayward. Like I mentioned, we did get another defensive end to pop up on the board. Deshaun Jackson could be used as a deep threat, but I'm going to probably use Calvin as a deep threat. And, yeah, I'm just going to pass up on Keenan Allen and Deshaun Jackson. And I'm going to draft Cameron Hayward right here, guys, at defensive end. Moving on to round 12. Let's go and pick up another good player. We do get Alteron Werner, Sam Shields, and Bruce Miller. Very nice set of picks once again, guys. And I'm probably going to go with a cornerback. Or do I have a cornerback? I already have 3 corners. Okay, well. Alright, then I'm going to go with Bruce Miller. He's got 89 run block, or 89 impact and 88 run block. So let's move on to round 13. Alright, guys, round 13 coming up. Can we get it, Richard Sherman? Okay, we get Evan Mathis. That's great. I wanted Richard Sherman just because one of the best cornerbacks in the game. I was hoping for maybe like a free safety, maybe an Earl Thomas, or Richard Sherman that I can put in the dime. Or no, I can start him and just move, I guess, Corey Graham to the dime. But overall, guys, I'm definitely going to take Evan Mathis right here. Let's move on to round 14. Okay, round 14, we get Jermichael Finley, Brent Selleck, and Nate Washington. Wow, if that Antonio Brown was on the 3rd slot, that would have been nice. So he doesn't have the best speed, but he has some great run blocking. Nate Washington, not going to draft him. I already have my 3 receivers set. And Jermichael Finley, I do need a tight end. So guys, I'm going to go with Jermichael Finley here. He's got 80 speed. That's fine by me. And I'll just take him in this pick right here. And move on to our last pick, which would be a 91 overall. So here we go, guys. 91 overall set. All the positions. We have all the positions set except special teams. However, if it's a BCA elite, like I mentioned, then I'm not going to pick him just because he's like 500k plus. And if it's a team of the week Calvin or a league versus league Calvin, then I'm not going to take him because I already have the base Calvin. And yeah, but here we go, guys. Our last and final round, we are going to get Deshaun Jackson, Damon Harrison, and Julius Thomas. Okay, we already have a receiver set, and I'm just going to use Calvin. And I'm just going to use Calvin as the deep threat. We do have Sharif Floyd at defensive tackle. And, I mean, I love throwing to the tight end, and I'm not a big fan of Jermichael Finley. So, guys, I'm going to go with Julius Thomas right here, 88 speed. I know you guys probably want me to... You know what, guys? Forget that. I'm going to Deshaun Jackson. I'm just going to stick with Jermichael Finley and use Deshaun Jackson as our deep threat. So, guys, this is going to be the draft. I'll come back with a full team setup, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, this is the team that we built, that we drafted. We have Deshaun Jackson, Calvin, of course. We didn't get a quarterback, which is unfortunate, but Austin Davis is not a bad player. Got Andre Johnson in the flex. Evan Mathis in the O-line with Mike Pouncey, David Stewart. Not a bad offensive line as well. Didn't get a halfback, unfortunately, but Ronnie Hillman does have 90 speed. Got Jermichael Finley at tight end. Prince Amukamara and Quinn Rollins with Corey Graham at cornerback. Very, very solid defensive backs. Not the best safeties, but that's what happens when you skip out on the goal safeties. And in the D-line, we got Team of the Week, Muhammad Wilkerson with Cameron Hayward and defensive tackle Sharif Floyd. Linebackers, we got Anthony Barr. So not a bad draft, guys. Now, of course, essentially what we do is I build this team, right? And then I would play somebody else who also did a draft champions. Like, I don't know, maybe if I collab with another YouTuber, and they would draft a team, and then I would play against them in a head-to-head game. They would just join my league, or I would join their league. And then we just go up against each other, and whoever wins, I guess, wins a certain amount of coins. So I think that would be pretty cool to the community. If you guys think that would be awesome, leave that in the comments below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like on this video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. I hope this series, I hope I can spice up the community with this new series, the Draft Champions to Madden Mobile. It's a little bit different than Pack and Play, but it's I like it a lot, and I hope you guys do as well. So if you guys do approve, tell me in the comments below. Give me some feedback on the series and any ways to improve it, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace. Thanks for watching, guys.